What's up, my nuggets? Mr. Phantasmo here, playing in the Warlock versus the Mage. If you have no clue what's going on, please consult my previous Hearthstone videos. It's good to be back instantly, once again. So far, so good on the computer not messing me up and screwing over my recordings, but we shall see and time will tell. I think this is an expert opponent. Expert AI, I should say. Okay, so we have an extra card. This is a one-drop that I would have kept when I first started playing the game right off the bat. But seeing as I probably won't take two damage within the first turn, and I'll probably use it to heal up a minion later in the game, I'm going to go ahead and discard that. It's a one-drop. It's a one-drop that I like to say you're never going to play on turn one. So it's kind of a later game minion. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to mulligan these two as well. This is a decent one, but I'd prefer to have minions on the board early on. Just my style of play, especially with the Warlock. You want a lot of board control. I'm going to keep one of the fours because I do have the coin, so I'll be able to get this out on turn 3 if all goes well. And hopefully I get a 1 or 2 drop here. Okay, I do have a 2 drop. That is an interesting 2 drop to play. It does have 2 health, so it's not going to get pinged off by the mage's hero power. But I don't know if it's worth coining. If I don't coin it, I will have, like right now I have no turn 3 play. Because I have no 3 mana card in my hand. So it's not like I can coin a 3 drop next turn. So I'll probably just put out spell damage. I mean, it gives me spell damage +1. That doesn't really do anything for me, but it's just a minion to have on the board. Oh, look. Look at us. Look at us and what we're doing. Okay, so that's interesting. I wish I would have had you last turn, sir. So I can use the Warlock's hero power here, which is to life tap, which you take 2 damage, but you get an extra card. So a lot of people see the take 2 damage and they're like, oh, why would you ever do that? Well, you get an extra card. This guy has no way of getting an extra card every turn. So he's basically stuck at 4, and next turn he'll have 5, and yada, 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 so on and so forth. But the Warlock can get out a lot. A big popular thing to do with the Warlock is a big popular thing. I don't know. Is to get like a lot of low-cost minions out and just spam them all over the board, and he can't deal with it except for if he has some spells which can deal with it, which he tends to. But I think we're going to. The only thing is if I put this out, he'll probably attack into it with this, and then ping it off, and it'll be dead. And this will still be a 2-1, and I'll have to trade this anyways. So my turn 3 play, I don't have anything of either. This is interesting. I think I will. Mulligan. Let's just tap it. Another 4 drop. Okay, well, I guess we trade with this guy. Even though he'll probably trade with us, it's still good to trade with him. Wow, as soon as we hit turn 4, we are going to have some options. Let me tell you what. Okay, he played a secret. This could be Mirror Entity, which mirrors whatever drop you have. So what we're going to do to prevent any misadventures we might encounter, we're going to do this. So if this is a Mirror Entity, it will spawn a Wolf Rider for him as well. Boom. The mage has like 6 or 7 secrets, so for me to guess that pretty spot on is quite impressive. Now, if I had an extra mana, I could just put this 1/3 taunt out and completely get rid of that, but instead, the reason I picked a charged creature, first of all, is because it was the only 3-drop I have, but second of all, is because I can instantly deal with his Mirror Entity. So that secret basically did nothing for him, although he also counteracted my 3-drop, so I guess it did something for him. Alright, so here, man, these are just great. These are just not the greatest of choices. So I could put a Yeti out, which would trade with both of those guys, or I could just Hellfire, which does 3 damage to all characters. Now this all is a big important word there. That's why it's all capitalized, because if I had this guy out, which I was thinking about putting out at an earlier date, if you will remember, it would do 3 damage to him as well and kill him. So I think we're just going to do that. It's best to do that. It also does it to the heroes as well, as you can see. All characters. They're not lying when they say that. So that killed 2 of his cards for 1 of my cards. So I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, so we have a Shadow Bolt here. Wow, we need to really start getting some minions on the board though. So we're gonna go ahead and Shadow Bolt. That does 4 damage to a minion, and we're gonna go ahead and put this Taunter up. I don't like to put Taunters up unless I'm taunting from something, but we really do need a. Holy God! Okay, we need a. We need something to deal with all these threats. So I think now we go ahead and put out the Yeti. We could put out this, but it costs 1 more mana, and all it will do is restore 2 health to us, and we don't need that health right now. So we're going to put out the Yeti, because that will also let us put out the River Croc. We're not going to attack him, because we want to make him attack us, and because we have taunt. So deal with it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Well, okay. So, I forgot that, okay, I'm not sure if that was the correct play for him, but oh man, so now we have an interesting and a very interesting ordeal here. And I think we're going to use our second Hellfire. These guys are frozen, so they cannot attack. And the mage has a lot of spells that freeze you. It's kind of annoying. But regardless, this Hellfire will kill both of our guys, but it will also kill both of their guys. And right now, the way it's looking, could put this guy out to heal 2 health. We healed 2 health. He would be back up to full health. He would be back up to 3 health. I don't know. It might be worth it, but let's tap first, because we're going to use something that costs either 4 or 5 mana. Okay. Should I use this? Let's just do it and see. I think Hellfire is the better play, but I'm curious. This might be a mistake. But that will heal everybody up. So, it also gives me 2 health. YOLO. I got another one anyways. Oh my god. Where is he going with that insane fireball? Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, farts. I was hoping that he wouldn't. Now this is interesting. Is it interesting? I don't even know. I have the same dilemma that I had the first time. This is the exact same thing. Maybe. Let's tap again. A Murloc Raider. Wow, that does absolutely nothing for me. Well, I could. Let's see. It's not exactly the same. Let's just try our same strategy, because it seemed to work okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put out this guy. He's our dark horse right here. He's gonna come through for the victory. I'm trying to save my Hellfire just in case I need it somewhere down the line. Oh, you should have froze this guy. He's my dark horse. Uh-oh. Oh, mulligan. Okay. What do I do now? Ah, man. He pinged that, so now if I try to kill this, I will not survive. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is Reckless Rocketeer. This has 5 damage, only 2 health, but it also has charge, so we'll be able to deal with this guy instantly. Yeah, oh, okay. We got to do this, I think. I think we got to do this. Now, regardless of what I do, I don't think I will attack him with this, because I could get a favorable trade if he decides to attack this for some reason or whatever. I don't know. He's a computer. Let's see. We can discard a random card if we play this. The reason that it's Battlecry's discard a random card is because it's only costs 2 mana, and it has 4 attack and 3 health, so it's a pretty strong card. I think what we're going to do is discard this and just hope and pray that it doesn't. Actually, I hope it discards the Murloc Raider. What is it going to discard? The Hellfire. Okay. Well, you know what? We clearly were too afraid to use the Hellfire before, so we got punished for it. Okay, so now he has 3 cards, and I will have 3 cards once it's my turn. Uh-oh. Okay. So he wasted a fireball on that guy. What is this secret? Oh boy. Okay, so it could be a mirror entity. Should we check for that first? I think we should. Mirror entity? No. Okay. What else could this be? This could be a couple things. It could instantly destroy this guy as soon as I attack him. I think that's called vaporize or something. He also... There's a couple things that could happen when I attack him. There's 3 things. Let's see. Okay. So... it could be counterspell, which counters a spell card that you use. Pretty obvious, I know. We're going to hope that he doesn't have a Flame Strike here. Flame Strike does 4 damage to all characters on the board. Or all enemy minions. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, so this Mana Worm that he played, every time he casts a spell, or a secret in this case, it gains 1 attack. Ooh, deal 4 damage. The reason this is 4 instead of 2 as it normally was is because we have these 2 guys that have spell damage. So I think what we do here is we definitely get rid of this. Oh god. Oh yeah, I forgot. It was counterspell. I'm an idiot. Okay, well that was one secret. What is this other secret? I think we're going to farts. Alright, we're gonna attack into him. See what this other secret is. Ice barrier. Okay, as soon as your heroes attack, gain 8 armor. That's okay. We're not too concerned with that. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. We're going to attack him with this guy because he has full health. And then we're going to, like I said, remember I said that would come in handy. We're going to heal him up there. Now let's tap just to see. Usually after 15 health. Okay, and we can go ahead and heal this guy up too. Again, a Flame Strike would be absolutely devastating. But he's only getting 1 card this turn, so... Okay. That is an unfortunate card for him to get, as it is a really low drop, and he needs some big minions this game. I'm not going to leave it on the board, because it's only a 1-3, but every time he casts a spell, it gains 3 attacks. So if I don't kill him here, he could kill this guy next turn, and we could both die. I'm not a fan of 2 people dying. And I'm not going to tap anymore. Usually once I get around 15 or so health, I decide it's probably not good to tap. Even though I could safely tap, there's no way he can do 15 damage in 1 turn, at least that I know of. But, you know, I'm going to play it on the safe side, and I'm going to actually win. Pretty easy peasy. Do we want to make this flashy? I don't know. Let's tap and see if we can get something cool. I could get another spell damage, which means this is 5 damage now. Kill that thing. We leave no minions. You have no cards and no minions. That is how you're gonna get spell damage to death. Just too much spell damage for you to handle, buddy. Okay, as you can see, spell damage stacks up pretty nicely. I've been thinking about making a deck that just pretty much only focuses around spell damage. I don't know what class I would make it on. Maybe Rogue, maybe Druid. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that will conclude our 7th episode of Hearthstone. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're still watching it, I'm assuming you're enjoying it, unless this is your first episode and you're like, oh, God. But if you were like that, you probably would have exited out of the video by now. So thanks for sticking around. Here's your cheeseburger sticker. Gratis. You can have that. Enjoy it. Don't eat it, though. It's a scratch and stiff, not a scratch and eat. Did I say scratch and stiff? I don't even know. I don't even know what that vernacular is, but you can determine it. Anyways, I'm losing my mind. It's 9:41 a.m. I'm not even supposed to be up at this time. So just tune it next time. Peace, nuggets.